Although there are many different online applications that support group support systems, I found GroupMap.com to have the most salient features to solve the problem my team is having when it comes to idea generation, organization, decision making, and follow through. Group support systems provide a structured environment that allows participants in a collaborative team to interact simultaneously and anonymously to generate ideas, make decisions, and solve problems. Kerr, Murthy, 2004. The research around group support systems found that group brainstorming electronically generates more ideas than in a face-to-face session. These systems assist in collecting, sharing, and exploring knowledge in the process of generating creative ideas. Mueller, Weinbergen et al., 2011. Group support systems are also found to minimize groupthink and protect against a single person from dominating the session. Massey and Clapper, 1995. In the GroupMe app, once an initial topic or action is identified, GroupMap offers various brainstorming tools such as mind mapping, which I'll show you here. Mind mapping is down here, so if you select that, you can do a traditional mind map, which we have done before throughout this class. Also a conflict map, so you can discover a conflict and how to resolve it and why it occurred. And also, something that a lot of us are familiar with would be the 6 Thinking Hats tool. So each user has the capability to input ideas around a central theme and expand on the ideas of other users in real time or at their leisure. So after the initial brainstorming session is complete, users can rank, score, and vote on their favorite and most impactful ideas, which to be taken further in further sessions. So once the convergent thinking is done, there's other tools that can be used in GroupMap. After brainstorming is concluded, convergent thinking must take place to narrow down these results and focus on what has been created and on making decisions on how those ideas will be used. Puccio, Mance, and Murdoch, 2011. Research has shown that process loss in computer-mediated communication hinders convergent tasks. Kerr and Murthy. But the tools available in GroupMap are helpful in overcoming this challenge because of a positive task-technology fit. Mapping templates in the change management menu, such as plus minus and interesting, which we have used in this course before. RAID logs, which is risk, issues, assumptions, and dependencies, force a team to think more deeply on ideas that the team has chosen to pursue. Other tools under the decision-making template, such as the pros and cons list and a STEEP analysis, which explores the external factors that impact an organization, assist in guiding a team on making the best final decision possible. So putting this into effect, I took a recent brainstorming session that my group had. Admittedly, it was kind of sloppy, and that's what really wanted me to look into this topic a little bit more. But what I did from some of those results was create an impact effort matrix. So what the impact effort matrix does, it's a tool that helps a team to work out what to do next and rank the activities to discover quick wins or major projects. So how it starts is the facilitator is going to insert topics into the application, and once those topics are inserted, each user will plot the various topics along the provided axis as they see fit. So as you can see here on my screen, these are the topics, or some of the topics that came up in our session. And then from there, once they're put into the system, users will go in, come to this position individually function, and group everything to where they see fit on the axis. I'm going to clear all positions here because I went through this. So yes, clear positions. So as I go through what's brainstormed from our session earlier, I can plot them into quick wins, major projects, hard slogs, and fill-ins. And as you can see, the impact of each goes from low to high, and the effort also goes from low to high. So you're going to want to plot them accordingly to how you feel they fit on the spectrum. So new technology systems, I'm going to move it over here. It's a pretty major project. Improve dispatch performance. Increasing freight rates. This one is near and dear to me. Upgrade all the necessary end user tanks, which is a massive task and very tough to do. I think the impact would be high, so I'm going to place it somewhere in here. Retrain all sales and operations staff we partner with on best program practices. Since these employees aren't directly under our supervision or they don't work for our company, they're just our partners, it would be a pretty hard thing and the effort would be very high, so I'm even going to place it down here, even though to me it's important. Update marketing material, quick win, we need to do that. Analyze delivery charge matrix for gaps, it's another quick win. I'm going to kind of put it more towards here, the effort's pretty hard there. Find new LMS customers, that's kind of a different business unit from us, so I kind of put that down here as I don't see the revenue stream coming like it should. Convert customers' bulk gallons to AFD. This is an ongoing process, not necessarily a quick win. I'd probably put it somewhere right in here. Implement a new system to charge freight based on actual mileage as opposed to road density. That's somewhere in here. That's a pretty major project. Explore new markets. Find other monitor vendors, somewhere in here, and negotiate the cost. I think that we could do pretty quickly. So, everybody in the group goes through and places them on these topics on a matrix as they see fit. And one thing I forgot to mention is that each of these files on here, each of these ideas on here, you can go in and put comments in, and you can also put attachments on. So I got to go back to this tab actually. So as you can see here, I could attach a file, an Excel file, an image, or a web link on there, and you can also customize it, the colors to kind of make things stand out. And what that feature really does is kind of keep everything under one umbrella. I mean, you guys have been in the situation where you're searching for certain documents. I know there's other things out there such as some Microsoft applications that keep files accessible to everybody, but if you're working on a specific project, this keeps everything right in one place and easy to find, and everyone can view it and see the updates on it. So finally, the results. And since I'm the only one who went through this exercise right now, you're just going to see where I put things, but what this group map system does, it would compile everybody's results as they placed them on this matrix and put them kind of ranked where they ended up being on average for each person. So what that does, it kind of gives the team an idea of what everyone else is thinking and what they see as important. So after a team participates in an action such as this, they can use the tools that I mentioned previously in the decision making or change management templates to work on their desired goals and completion.